Jazz hands. Even though Eric is not here because he's sick.
Well, he said his sinuses were acting up because he cleaned something. So self-imposed sickness.
Well, that's even worse. It's even worse, I think. He could have waited. He definitely could have waited. Oh, look. David's awake. Elfish tanks.
Yeah, and it looks like
he subscribed.
And
he became a member. Good God. That's a little much. I think he did that last week. But yeah, thanks, David. Thanks for being awake. I know it's hard at your age, so appreciate it.
Trying to find out how to cancel my sub. I heard that YouTube will just like do that for you sometimes.
Sometimes they just unsub you. That's what I heard. So Vibes, thanks for being a member for 20 months. Favorite rock choice? Rock band? Rock? Oh no.
Oh.
I always make that mistake. It's a new video.
A new video of the same thing?
Well,
the difference that the orchid is in it?
Well, yes. However,
except for that you are positioned directly in front of it.
Oopsie.
Very helpful.
Well, how about I disappear for a second? Look, there's an orchid coming out of the tank. It's been there for a little while and it's actually growing. So it's happy for now. I'm told that it may not last long term, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, orchids are pretty readily available. Those Phalaenopsis orchids.
Right, they're not they're not like super expensive or anything. So
no, it's like $20 to get that orchid.
Just for funsies. So favorite rock choice. I am not much of an aquascaper. I'm trying to do a little bit better than just having like plant farms essentially, where it's just an array of plants. Like, trying to do something aesthetic with it. And given that every tank is a planted tank, I prefer inert rock, although it doesn't matter in my non-CO2 injected tanks because those are already at like pH 8. And so, any kind of limestone or whatever is not going to make a difference. It's not going to dissolve at that alkalinity. But I inject CO2, and that if I put something like mountain stone, Sirius stone, random river rock stuff, that it just essentially is calcium carbonate. It will dissolve with the CO2 injection. It raises KH, which kind of counteracts the bioavailability of the CO2. So it's kind of working against you. I love the look of Sirius stone and mountain stone. So what I need to do is learn more about rocks. I need to figure out which ones are actually inert and which ones aren't. I just know the few that actually are just calcium carbonate or have some calcium carbonate in it. So right now my favorite rock is Dragonstone, because I know that one doesn't leach calcium carbonate. And it's a pretty cool looking, but I don't want every freaking tank that I have to be Dragonstone or Mountain Stone.
So I don't care about it leaching stuff. I don't inject CO2 in my tank. So
I bet if the plants looked like shit in the house, you would care.
So whenever I escaped my tank, I used the Sirius stone.
Yeah. It looks great. It's just and that's a low tech tank, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So those are the two rocks that we have are the Mountain Stone and the Dragonstone. And Shelby streamed some scaping today. I popped in for a little bit, and she showed some alpine jade, and that is pretty nice looking too. And she said it was inert because that's specifically what I was looking for. So yeah. What's wrong with Zen? Feeling kind of yucky, drinking water, trying to rally. More caffeine, more coffee.
I don't know. If she's drinking water, maybe caffeine would not help.
But just extra water to counteract the coffee. It's simple science or something, right? Yeah. Mike, M, and C were talking. We need another Mike to do a YouTube show. We'll call either Mike, and Michael, or Mike Drop. Mike, and Michael. I like that.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to find another Mike in Fishfam. There's a shortage of them.
Just open your eyes, and there's going to be a Mike. So yeah. This secret word automation thing is still doing it. We do have a secret word, by the way. We have no hashtag secret. No.
Nobody said it. The secret word was not nothing.
You said the secret word of spacebar. But there is a secret word. We just have to manually find it with the Control F periodically. But it was the same secret word. Not last week. The week before last.
The last time we streamed.
Yeah, and nobody said it. Definitely the shortage of mics. Well, we lost a pretty fantastic mic this week. Sad to say, Shady Grady, rest in peace. Very sad news. It sucks that we found out over a month later. But yeah. I think Jeff Kane posted a link to Shady Grady's merch. I don't know who benefits from it if you buy it, but if it's kind of the same thing with Myrtle's merch. If you want a keepsake, if you've got the link to it,
Zen posted it.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you, Zen.
And I guess it's just a reminder to check in on people when you don't see them.
Yeah, we do need that reminder for sure. I'm bad about that. Like people will be out of sight, kind of out of mind, but not out of mind. Like occasionally in my head, I'll be like, where is such and such? But when enough time passes and you haven't reached out, then I start feeling like it's kind of weird if I reach out. Like you start to feel guilty for not reaching out, and so you don't reach out. So it's a loop, but regrettable. But yeah, I sure do wish there would be less loss this year, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fact of life that nobody lives forever.
No,
but it sucks every time.
It does, indeed. Is it only hats and shirts? Nathan asked. Not that it's a bad thing. Just wondered. As far as I know, and I think Carr, another guy, haven't heard from in a while. Culture Aquatic Radio, Coral Aquatic Reef. Carr, he was doing merch for some people, and I know Shady was one of them. And actually, since I had helped Shady Grady with his logo, he sent me. I still have the shirt. Sent me one of his shirts last year, so I'm glad to have that. All right, on to happier things, perhaps.
Yeah. Do you want to go through the participants list?
Yeah, if it's there it is.
I guess I don't know if we want to bring this up now or later, but we got something in the mail. Did you want me to?
Oh yeah, who did that?
So we got a thing in the mail from Maker's Mark, and it doesn't say who it's from. It just got a card, and it's like, thank you for recognizing a special woman in your life. And then it is a label for Maker's Mark with my name printed on it that I could like put on a bottle of Maker's Mark, but I will save it because I am not a drinker anyway. But it's a nice thought, and we didn't do it, so somebody
Certainly wasn't me. I would never
obviously,
recognize a special woman in my life.
at least not me. Maybe someone else. So I have no idea who did that, but I guess thank you to whoever it was.
Yeah, very cool. So oh yeah, Quad City Swap FOMO edition this weekend. So y'all have fun with that. Y'all suck. Have fun without us. Got awful quiet after that.
No, you got awful quiet.
Oh, that's right, because he can't spell. It's okay. All right. Participants, speak now or speak later, and we'll try to get to you then. Hello to the Zen Ginger, Redneck Aquatic, Stan Pittman, Vibes Aquatics, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Linda Worth, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Andy Carson, Don G, Scotty the Fish Freak, Fish Tanks, Fish Wit, Gills to Gardens, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Jody P, Jonathan G, Fish Tank Barn, Flatbed Aquatics, Brent Lightcap, Dennis Christensen, Fuzzy KR, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Merrick T, Lumi, Coro Works, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith, Holly Gibbs, Fishfam Link, Foxy's Fishes, David's Aquatics, Running Water, Sleeper Barbecue, Grills to Gills, JP Jeffries, Geek Boy, Mystery Snail Gardens, the 186 Element, Tracy Ballard. Oh, I can ride with them to the swap.
Are they gonna come down and get you?
No, I think what I need to do is fly to where they are, and instead of flying to the actual swap or near the swap.
Aren't they leaving like probably before you could even get a flight there?
Maybe they're gonna wait for me.
Yeah,
how fast could I get there right now if I started looking up flights?
Well, they have an airport right by their house, but it's a small airport, so it probably doesn't have like several flights like every few hours.
Yeah, there's going to be some layovers.
Also, you'd probably have to leave early in the morning because there probably aren't any flights out of Baton Rouge or New Orleans much later than this.
New Orleans too. It'd be quite a trek there.
You got to meet them there.
Bionic Bigfoot, Dennis, thank you for definitely being here today. It's a big or small airport. Yeah, if I try to go to Baton Rouge, there is definitely going to be no Baton Rouge direct flight to whatever.
Baton Rouge goes to like 4 places.
Atlanta, the end.
No, it goes to Atlanta, Houston.
Dallas.
No, it goes to Houston, I think.
Oh, Houston. Okay.
It goes to Charlotte, and it goes to DC now. 4
fancy.
Places.
Very fancy. Well, cool.
That's it. And whenever I flew out of Baton Rouge to Orlando, the obvious layover was in DC.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes as much sense.
Not Atlanta.
It makes as much sense as all of the mail, all the plants that I sent going to Little Rock, Arkansas, and sitting there for 5 days before dispersing to various parts of the United States. Fortunately, post office sucks, but fortunately this time only we have to replace Eric's, and even though Mel was gracious enough to be like, no, you don't have to replace it because like 2 out of 3 of her plants were melted, obviously we're going to replace that. So that's not bad. Like 2 shipments, not even 2 whole shipments. Could be worse. But yeah, we'll be doing another plant shipment this week. We're more than halfway done with
Yes.
the plant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. What we got here? Cichlids 23. What's up, Kurt? And then Garage Gills and Jeff Pelham. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Finally got a label printer. No more waiting in line at the post office.
Brandon, you weren't paying post office in-person prices, were you? Because those are very high compared to like Shippo.
Well, we just use a regular printer and
yeah,
the
like
sticker labels.
Yeah, on Amazon you can buy like 200 half sheet labels for an inkjet printer for like $10. That's what we've been doing. And then Uline. I don't know if there's a cheaper way to get boxes. I would like to know. Like to get boxes in bulk that are like yay big, like it was like 4x6x9. Because it's cheap to get the boxes from Uline. It's the shipping that sucks. It's because I mean it's a big old box of boxes. So what are you gonna do?
It's a thermal printer.
Oh,
so you have
to have the thermal label paper. But
yeah,
yeah, those are cool. Those are very cool. Pretty efficient. I like that. Foxy's been bagging fish all day for the swap. Think I just accidentally overfed Peplin. Might be done for the day. Not just do a water change. Peplin will be fine. Overfed Peplin. He's just getting tired.
Boxes are free from USPS if you use them. Are those the like flat rate boxes though that are free?
You can get regular. I think you can get priority boxes of any sort from there. Last time I ordered them, they were free. Like I ordered them online, but their delivery timeline was like 6 to 20 weeks or something like that. They took forever to arrive, but that was during COVID, so you know.
Yeah, I mean they have like some boxes set up at the counter, but it's like a handful of boxes. Like if you wanted to have like 50 on reserve, you might need to order them. I don't know.
It's a lot of interaction to get boxes. And how many can you go in there and just take? Like, hey, I see that you have about 40 here. I'm going to go ahead and just take all of them because I'm going to use them within the next 7 to 14 days. So I don't know. And yeah, I would prefer not to ship the plants priority, but it's kind of getting to that point because post office is dropping the ball on 30 to 50% of them. And I get kind of nervous. I also wonder if like people are being polite about the plants. Like they're just coming in as balls of mush. And then they're emailing me like, yeah, plants are great because they don't want to deal with it. And then they're telling other people
they
like,
don't want
yeah,
to deal with you.
His plants are fucking awful, man. At least they were free. You know, just paranoid thoughts in my mind. That's all. Normal things. Welcome in, Johnny Best. When is the auction starting? Auction April 12th. That is a Saturday.
It's
At 5 p.m. It is. It's in a week. 5 p.m. Central. The auction is scheduled, so you can go look at the thumbnail and go in the description. Has the rules and it has a list of everything that's going to be up for sale, and it's quasi sort of kind of up to date. I believe.
Is there more things or things that need to be taken away?
There's more. I'll talk to you after the stream.
Oh, I made a whole thing.
What? You made a spreadsheet?
Well, I made a handwritten spreadsheet because as the auction
was this the 90s? What the fuck is that?
Because it will be easier for me when people are getting stuff to not have to go back and forth between tabs and just write it down. I don't mind handwriting things either. It helps me sometimes visually.
To me, it's absolute torture to write things with a pen with my hand. It hurts a lot. Who's bidding on that dinner date with Scotty at the Clash? Ooh, can we just put that up for auction against Scotty's will?
Yes. Is he here to argue? I don't think he is.
I mean, it seems like a not cool thing to do, but also kind of fun sounding. So, oh, there he is. All right. When the freak will I have time for that?
I mean, when someone puts you in a car,
Puts him in a
I
car,
don't know.
like in the
Yeah.
trunk.
Who? I mean, you could do that. You could put him in the trunk of a car. Can he fight you?
I don't want to be involved in this date. Welcome in Renee DeQueer and Anna Banana. Howdy, howdy. Happy Friday.
Do it. Get Scotty a date.
Yeah.
Gina is here and Nathan is still awake. Did you welcome in
Sweet.
Michael Long? Another Mike?
No, he just got here, like just now. Hi,
You're
Michael
late.
Long family show. Welcome. So, yeah. Hey, Nathan and Gina. Thanks for being awake, Nathan. We're not talking fish at all. So far, I don't think we have. I mean, the auction's gonna have a lot of fish, a lot of cool stuff.
Where it was the Aquascaping Rock Talk fish adjacent.
No, it's plants. Only plants.
It's not a plant. A rock is not a plant either.
It's implied. It's implied. Yeah. We're talking plants, right? You know what? Singanantha Society. Welcome, by the way. I am down to talk plants anytime, much to the boredom of other people. I'm down for it. So,
what does your shirt say?
It says, "I heart planted tanks."
Oh, and you can kind of see the green plants. It's not like holes in you.
I heart them. Well, Corey sent us that fresh water is the best water, and the text is very bold green, and it doesn't work for our setup, unfortunately, but it's a great shirt.
And the pink one there's a pink flamingo on it, is there? At the top?
Oh, is it a pink flamingo? Oh, there is. Yeah, kind of. Sure. You know what I did with pink flamingo for the Wet Your Plants thumbnail? I think it was months ago that I did this at this point.
I know what you did.
Yeah.
You should go to your page, you should screen share and see if anyone notices. Like, just scroll from the bottom up.
All right. How do I do that now? Here we go. Let's go to.
How do you go to YouTube?
No, I was gonna.
How do you screen share? How do you scroll? Which of the tasks?
All of them.
Are you having issues with?
Playlist.
Jeff wants to know if Dee Dee can be the one to sell off Scotty.
Sure. I like that idea.
I mean, Dee Dee has to email Foxy and beg her to let her add another auction item this late.
And then also I think Foxy should chastise everyone who's late.
That sounds like something that Foxy would do.
Yeah. What is the stem plant wall setup is like? So this wall here behind me, it is mostly pothos from a little clipping that Brookley gave us years ago. Propagated it. And there's a little bit of lucky bamboo, which I think as I acquire more cooler, awesomer plants, I think I'm just going to toss or give away or something than the lucky bamboo because, not remarkable. There's some Tradescantia, like the wandering dude, whatever they're calling it nowadays, like creeper vine stuff. There is two. Oh my God, philodendrons, a gigantea that Jeremy gave me, and a pink princess that I got at auction from the Clash. Everything's doing great. growing vines and shit out of tanks is really easy. I should have done that like years ago. It's awesome. I'm gonna fill this whole room with plants. Okay, so anyway, we were talking about my thumbnail in pink flamingo, and what I did at some point that nobody noticed, which it makes sense. Anyway, so of course the frickin' time thing is over it. But if you can look really closely, there's a little bit of pink there at the bottom center of the thumbnail. And then every week I sort of Photoshop the pink flamingo to deteriorate ever so slightly every week until it died back. And now it's gone. And that was just a little thing that made
no
me
one noticed.
and nobody gives a shit about. And I'm okay with that. Because it made me laugh every week when I made it die a little bit more. Maybe I'll kill another plant in the thumbnail. I don't know. Kelly is driving to Indianapolis tonight through a terrible storm. We're judging the science fair tomorrow. Okay, well, drive safe. I don't know of any science fair that is worth risking your life, but hopefully, I mean, Jake's driving, so I'm assuming Kelly's not texting and driving. So
no, she said
safe.
Jake is driving.
Okay, drive safe, Jake. And a banana said, yesterday I got pictures of my 12 pygmy cories all perched in pink flamingos that are not super pink, but still cutest thing ever. Nice. I want to get a good source of pink flamingo. Because I think it was Singananthus Society that posted a picture of I'm sorry, I forgot his name, from 2 Hour Aquarius, which is like one of my favorite plant resources for information, with like just a freaking awesome pink flamingo growth, like the best I've seen. And I'm wondering, I would like to not blame myself, so I'll just chalk it up to sources and try to get a good source for it. How many hours long is the DD rules video for the auction? It's not a video. DD had nothing to do with the rules.
But I will be on screen and I will enforce them.
Yes. I wrote the rules in consultation with Foxanne. So
don't break any rules.
I think the rules are very reasonable. And
that's all you have to do.
Off the top of my head, basically it's like, I'm going to say start and chat, and you're going to bid, and you're not going to bid before that.
And there's a reason for that. And the reason is see what you're bidding on fully before you start bidding. Like, especially with like the plant packs and stuff, sometimes in the auction, people have bid and you haven't even heard all of them yet.
Yeah, basically what we're going to do is give people a chance to talk about the thing up for auction. Yeah, especially with plant packs, because there's no one else doing plants for some reason, but I am doing plants, and each of my 2 plant packs are going to have at least 10 species. And so I'm going to ramble. I'm going to ramble for a while about the plants, and then the auction will start. So
but even
get
fish,
hyped up.
If it's a fish that you've never heard of, maybe you want to hear what size tank it needs, if you need a lid, other things about it before you bid, and you have a fish that you know nothing about. Because you should properly research the things that you're getting.
Yes. The proper way to research a fish is hastily on impulse in the 5 minutes it takes to describe what you're bidding on.
Yeah, but at least you could ask some questions.
I've done. Everyone's done the impulse buy fish, and at some point we're like the most, like we have enough experience that unless there's a fish that requires like off the wall, super specific care that is like well well outside of what we normally do in our fish rooms. Like, we're going to be able to keep a fish alive at this point. We had some people come in that I haven't greeted yet. So
Yeah, greet them.
Peplin and Kelly and Rachel and Brookley. What's Brookley doing tonight?
She's with her mom, she said.
Oh. And Daniel Velez, Benjamin Peters, and Nancy B in Tennessee.
Daniel Velez says, "Can I bid on the plant pack now?" No. And Daniel, I just wanted to apologize. I have not had a chance to get to the post office. I have the RODI unit that you won, and we should be going to the post office either tomorrow or Monday, and I will put that in the mail. But I do have it taped up and ready to send.
Yeah.
So, but I have not forgotten about you.
He says, "No rush." I'd be furious.
I know. I feel really bad. We had some bad windy weather this week, and I haven't gone anywhere that I haven't needed to go. I had to go into the office today too, so that was like a whole day that I couldn't do anything except work.
I'm gonna leave the house tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a minute, though. All right. Nathan says, "I'll apologize first, and I might forgive you. Will you or have you shared any plants from the most amazing Fishfam member?" I'm assuming that you're asking about myrtle plants, right? Mm-hmm. So
that's what I would think.
Yeah. So if you have ever received any Hygrophila SP Sunset from me, that was propagated from myrtle. If you've ever received any Hygrophila angustifolia, that was from myrtle. If you've ever received any Hygrophila, Limnophila aquatica, the fuzzy plant, that was from myrtle. Trying to think if there were any more.
He sent other things to you that maybe you also had.
Yeah, but he sent me stuff that I'm not going to part with, like the God. Yep, nope. We're streaming, so I don't have words anymore. Aponigeton Robinsoni.
No. Oh, the Robinsoni.
He did send me a Crispus, but I have a Crispus separately. The Crispus he sent a long time ago didn't do well for me, but I got another one. But yeah, those are the ones that that for sure those were propagated from plants that Myrtle sent me years ago. Words are hard, yeah. Welcome in Mel and Mandarin Gobi. Howdy, howdy. Are you injecting that tank with the pothos? Am I CO2 injecting the tank? No, that is the live bearer mosh pit. Let me I will gladly disappear off the screen again. This is the guppy mosh pit. Live, well, it's mostly guppies. There's some platies in there too.
And there's some panda cories.
Yeah,
and shrimp.
Yep, there's like 10 panda cories in there and a bunch of cherry shrimp. No, this is not CO2 injected. There was really no need for that. Most of the plants on the bottom are Anubias, Crips, Java fern, and some val in the back. All the floating crap is guppy grass, which I don't want, but I get rid of it and it just appears out of nowhere. Like if you have a cell of guppy grass remaining in a tank, it just comes back, just like duckweed. But yeah, it's a very, very simple tank and just growing a lot of crap out of it, mostly because of the adjacent proximity.
Yeah.
To the window. And then the other two tanks that are stacked one on top of the other, those are CO2 injected. The one on top is less CO2 injected. It's lower level. Yeah, because puffers.
And Crips. It's a predominantly Crip tank. Yeah, they don't need like a ton of stuff.
And then the one underneath that one is the plant farm. So yeah.
And what's in that box next to the plant farm?
Garbage.
Is it just water? Is there anything in it?
There's not even a light on it. There's a Nubius. You know what that proves
Mhm.
though? The way people treat their light is a little bonkers when it comes to low tech with a Nubius. I've got a Nubius in there sprouting a new leaf, and there's probably like 2 par going into that tank. There's no light, but a Nubius doesn't care. It is so happy to be low metabolism, not being stressed by a whole bunch of light when it can't uptake nutrients. So yeah, if you're a Nubius, for people who have low tech tanks, if your Nubius is struggling, get it way out of the light. I guarantee you, if you just take it out of the light, it's going to do a lot better for you in low tech. Had to learn that the stupid way by letting a light fail on me. So Anna Banana says, believe it or not, the best luck I had with pink flamingos was with a tissue culture from Petco.
And Holly,
I did not know that
said
Petco would
too.
sell a pink flamingo tissue culture, but yeah, that makes sense. I've never tried it from a tissue culture, but that makes sense. It would be my best chance of getting it to survive, because tissue cultures are still in kind of that like doesn't know what it is state, doesn't know if it's an immersed or submersed plant. I like that. I'm gonna try again. I have one that's doing okay, kind of turning around, especially since I lowered the KH in that water. But yeah, when the plant messes up on me, I kind of double, triple down. Yeah. And Sigananthus, pink flamingo, tissue culture from ADA, Tropica, or Dinnerlay are all stable according to Dennis. That's his name, Dennis. 2-hour aquarist. 2-hour aquarist, by the way, if you want to cut through the bullshit of plant science, go read all the articles on 2-hour aquarist. And then after that, like Google all the things that Tom Barr ever said ever. Seriously.
Ever? Like
I'm
not even plant related?
You never know. He might drop a gem or two about plants. I mean, he's a plant physiologist. He probably talks a lot about plants most of the time. Nothing for sale. Sold.
No, like thing for sale, sold. That's how you read it.
Okay. Thing for sale, sold. It's a proper way to make all purchases. Okay, yeah. I mean, if it looks pretty, you do the research later. You have there's a lot of lag time between buying the thing and getting it like shipped to your house. You got plenty of time to figure out the mistake you've made. We say hi to Dee Dee, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, Christine, and Jose de Villa. Welcome.
And did you say hi to Mel when she came in?
Okay. Did you though?
No.
You gonna do it? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to.
I just acknowledged her. Like, my job is to make sure that you do it.
Geek Boy got to ride the EUC in the rain, sleet, and snow today. Trifecta of death. Nice. Johnny Best, Stephen P. Would your plant pack come with any surprises? I think so, because what I'll probably do is just show the things that you're definitely going to get. And then as I'm packing up the plants, I'll probably throw in some random stuff. But it's separated into 2 things. One of them is like easy weeds, stuff that does not require CO2 injection for the most part, and depending on your water and all that. Basically that's going to be me going around the fish room, going around the house, and just pulling random crap out of the tanks. It's going to be crypts and a bunch of stem plants, and maybe some Anubias, maybe some Boos. And then
Ethan says he'll try to sneak duckweed in.
I won't try. It's more of a like probably gonna be there. I'm not for the high end plants. There's no more duckweed in those tanks anymore. I'm happy to report there are 2 tanks with duckweed remaining, and I have almost got the duckweed licked in one of those tanks. So I'm making good progress. Like I'm not backsliding on that. I'm getting rid of the duckweed. I swear I'm getting rid of the duckweed. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it.
Annette says that's awful news.
I know, but it's got to go. You are the only one who wants it, and I just can't anymore. Don't lick the duckweed unless you want diarrhea or something. I mean, it's good. But yeah, and for the high end plants, for sure. I mean, it's gonna for like one of the definite things it's gonna include is that rare Goncalo 2003, whatever the hell it is. Like that in itself is a plant that I've seen sell for like 50 to 80 bucks at auction. So sure, I'm definitely, because I've got a few of those now. I'll throw that in, and of course the boosts. I will part with a generous portion of boosts and some other stuff. Thank you, Christine. Gifting 10 memberships, and they went to Mom Dog 72, A Hawk 65, Amanda DeLulo Bellotti, that's a cool name, Connor Regional Equivalent, QC Aquaholic, Paul Soltero, Elaine Mountain Greenery, James H. And yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Mandarin Gobi, what does I have betta fish that has black color on the tip of the betta fins? Can you tell me what it is? Not by color. Bettas have tons of coloration. You're gonna want to tell me about the fins itself. Are they
Like the condition of the fins? Are they getting tattered? Or
yeah. Are you asking about if there's a disease going on, or if I know what kind of
if it could
betta it
be
is?
fin rot?
I am not a disease diagnoser person guy, especially with bettas, because they can have all sorts of wacky stuff going on. But if you give me some more information, maybe I can help. Probably not, but maybe chat can help. And Zen Ginger said my Dassin's finally growing again. That's the Pogo Stem and Dassin. That'll be part of the that's another one. That's another myrtle plant. If you've ever received Pogo Stem and Dassin from me, that came from myrtle as well. I thought it was dying, but there's new growth. Got to get this CO2 dialed in. Only been 2+ years. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. You know, it took me about 2 years to figure it out too. And I mean, I'm still figuring out some things, but the CO2, you know, it can be a pain. Geek has had Anubias in buckets under the counter with no lights. There you go. Been there for 6 months. Yeah, Anubias will adapt. Like the worst thing you can do to Anubias is give it too much light. Jose said my Anubias got huge after I gave up on my tank, and the only light it got was from the sun coming through the windows across the room. Yep. Yeah, it does not require a lot, and in fact, giving it a lot will hurt it. The light is for my enjoyment. The plants get to fight algae for the right to survive. If it's weaker than algae, it doesn't belong in my fish room. Yeah, I mean that's one way to look at plants. You can be abusive to the plants if you want, Jeff. It's okay. Only makes me a little bit sad. Can you change the background to plants? No. What?
I don't know. Which background?
I don't understand the question. Pothos I'm trying to grow has a great root system, but it really doesn't grow outside of the tank. Well, could be lighting and it could be nutrients. Like if it's you got a leaf outside of the tank and you got the roots in the tank, that leaf is using way more CO2 and therefore using way more nutrients than any of your submerged plants. So, you know, measure your nitrates. If you're not dosing an all-in-one fertilizer, definitely do that. You're not going to be able to grow a whole bunch of pothos without a whole bunch of nutrients in there.
I see some
And
more people have come in. If you want to welcome, see, this is my job to notice people.
to notice
And
people.
yeah,
Okay. Well, we had Pile Aquatics, Seville Steve, Elaine, Crowntail Half Moon, and A Hawk 65. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Branton blasts his Anubius with light, and it seems to do fine. Well, I mean, how much light are we talking? Like, it can seem like there's a lot of light going on it, but maybe the par is fairly low. Or, you know, maybe it's dialed in enough. Maybe your definition of fine is not actually fine. Brandon, you ever thought about that? I don't know. But yeah, I mean,
there's the name
there's
of.
different variables, so it's hard to know individual systems without looking at the whole system, honestly.
That's the name of your fancy sword.
Oh, who cares? But yeah. Echinodoros opacus goncalo 2003. I don't think it requires CO2, but I actually have not put it in a tank without CO2. I assume boost doesn't transition from CO2 to not CO2 too terribly. It's doing great already. Yeah, it's pretty resilient. You just don't limit it. Don't limit its I mean, no. Don't make it crave more resources than it can get, than you can provide for it. That's the secret of the boost. And also, name it whatever you want and do whatever. That's another secret. No one's keeping track. I don't think. I'm not.
Someone probably is.
I hope so. I hope somebody figures it out eventually and gets all this madness sorted out, and we can have some real names. But look at frickin' corals. I don't think it's gonna get figured out. Rachel said, I'm moving my main tank, doing a complete overhaul on it to fix some mistakes from long ago. I should start doing better with plants after. Good. You should.
And did you see Jeremy, Aquarium Domain, and Toonie Loon came in?
Let's see. Welcome in, Jeremy and Toonie Loon. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Jose says, I grew up on veil tail bettas in the 70s, 80s. So when I first saw crown tails, they always looked like they'd been in a fight to me. Yeah, they look kind of strange. I got to say, though, the crown tail that Lillian got recently is pretty cool. That white platinum, whatever they call it. Very cool. I got a few things of Aereo Colin Vietnam for cheap. Going to put one in an immersed bin, one in CO2 tank, and one in non-CO2 tank. They normally go for high money around here for some reason. I am curious to see how it does in the non-CO2 tank. There are certain plants that some people say they need CO2 injection, others say they don't. And or there's always some kind of middle ground. There's always a nuance. It definitely has a lot to do with water chemistry. For example, I've got Blixa japonica surviving with no CO2 injection. It's fine. It's never going to look amazing, but it's not dying. It's growing. Same thing with the Echinodoros of Flame, the purple sword. It's growing really slow, but in some ways it's looking better than it is in some of my CO2 injected tanks, just because I keep filling with stuff and it's getting dust algae. But yeah, a lot of variables in these systems.
So
yes, we're talking salty because we said corals, Gina.
Did you say hi to A Hawk 65? And
yeah,
I don't know if anyone else. Oh, Rocky and Miles came in.
Rocky and Miles, welcome. I did say hi to A Hawk 65.
Okay.
You can say hi, though. You can say hi to all these people. And would you like to read the participants list from top to bottom by yourself? You can.
No.
It's okay.
No.
No. I don't wanna. My Anubias coffeefolia is under full light with a prism, and it's my CO2 tank, and it sends new leaves all the time, but it's also rimmed in BBA. Yeah, like light drives demand for CO2. So if you're giving it enough CO2, then you can blast it with light to a certain extent.
And it does look like Commander and Gobi might think that it's fin rot. I see that
yeah, I've seen it come through.
Boots Cat said you can try antibiotics or antifungal meds. My first go-to is salt, though. It helps with a lot of ailments. I think a lot of people's first go-to with bettas is salt.
Salt's a good one. In fact, beyond that, I wouldn't have a clue. I would like if it got to antibiotics, then I'd be like, well, is it gram negative or gram positive? I am a dummy when it comes to treating fish, and I guess knock on wood, perhaps the reason is because I don't deal with a lot of sick fish.
I didn't hear you knock on any wood. Okay.
I didn't want the dogs to bark, but yeah.
They don't.
Are they in the back?
They don't.
Okay.
Jojo is back here with
Coco
me. No, I've knocked before, and she doesn't.
Depends on her mood. Jenna, I know what the strange sound was that I heard the other night. No more wrasse.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a
sorry,
jumper? Oh, that sucks.
And it wants to know, how is the weather? It's not bad here. I think it's supposed to get pretty bad tomorrow, is what they're saying. It's been very windy here. But that's about it. It hasn't been like especially rainy.
It's supposed to storm tomorrow, as you keep reminding me as I talk about my plans to set the pond up to get the 625 pond set up. That's why I'm going to leave the house tomorrow. Is going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get the stuff I need for a bog filter and get something, possibly if they have the right thing to wrap the pond so it's not just a big blue eyesore, like black paint, the bamboo, the reed fencing, something like that. We'll see. Or I'll stay up till 5 a.m. and sleep till 1 p.m. and then wake up with no motivation and just kind of fuck the day away. That's always an option for me in the weekend, and then feel bad about it later. Let's see. We say hi to Shark Fin. Nabokov fan says, I'm very, very sorry for my extended absence. Life hit. Yeah. Hello, everyone. I genuinely hope everything is okay with all. Happy as can be to be sitting and able to sit and focus on a stream. Well, we're happy you are here, and hopefully whatever thing that hit with life is better for you now. So welcome. And Eric Wyrock is also joining us, joining the chat, not us. He, he do gardening shit. Aerial call in Vietnam can be grown with no CO2, given you have a rich substrate and very low pH. I had a hunch that you could. I really, for sure, the way it's growing in my tanks, my aerial column Malay tour is way fussier than the Vietnam. The Vietnam you just pop it into a CO2 injected tank. It was growing fine. I haven't tried it in no CO2, but I have KH7, so I haven't. I just kind of assumed that it wasn't going to go do that great, but I have an abundance of it now. It just keeps propagating. So maybe I'll mess around with it. Maybe I'll see if it actually does like survive in KH7 and for how long. It's kind of what I've been doing with the Blixa japonica, seeing how many months it can survive.
Yeah.
So yeah, pond stuff. That'll be fun. Unless, like I said, I don't do anything.
I mean, you will eventually.
Yeah. Toonie Loon gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Toonie Loon. Went to Ida Azule, Gardaki's Playground, Colors with a Z, Wow Aquatics, and Edwin Mejia. Welcome, people who might be lurking or haven't visited the channel in years. I have no way of knowing. But if you are listening, go fill out the plant form.
Dee Dee said when she was moving the rock, she did see baby peppermint shrimp.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I wonder how many people sub to you like 4 years ago and then they get gifted a membership and they're like, who is this?
I kind of like the idea of that. People being confused. Eric caught me off guard. We'll get to that comment. We'll get to that comment. Nathan said, I need to figure out a lid system for my pond. I had the water about inches down. That's a lot of inches. It had a good handful of black bar endlers jump out. Ugh. It sucks.
I don't even have a lid on the mosh pit with our endlers or on the plant farm that has like an endler hybrid in it.
All right, but let's be honest. Let's be honest about the mosh pit. If a guppy jumped out, we
for sure they have.
Yeah, exactly. We would never know because first of all, the numbers, and second of all, cats and dogs. So.
Well, we found that they've jumped into other tanks. Like, didn't one jump into that 5-gallon from the plant farm?
Yeah, they do that. They do like to just find somewhere else to live. Sometimes it's the floor and they don't live very long and they regret their decision. Or do they? They're guppies. No, it's not a new form, Nathan. It's the same one. It's still the one for spring. So you're good. HHD, Jake and Katie and River, welcome in. Let's see, Nathan says, I use double wall polycarbonate on most tanks, but wouldn't really see much in the pond if I used it, maybe screen.
What is that? Well, I guess it'd still be hard to see, but what is that thing that you made a lid-ish out of for the rainbow gobies?
That is just like egg crate, light diffuser, egg crate stuff. That I wouldn't, I've kind of decided pond wise, outside, whatever gets in them, gets in them, whatever gets out of them, gets out of them. I don't want to cover them. I just don't. The only viewing window I have is from the top down. And so I'm either going to have stuff that's compatible with that and not jump out, or I'm just going to grow plants out of it and not have fish. Or, every season I can go in the ditch and catch some mosquito fish. And however long they live in the pond is way longer than they would have lived in that little puddle in the ditch that dries up every 2 months. So that's kind of how, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hinder my enjoyment, because if I have to cover it, then that means I have less plant room and I still want to deal with it. And so that means that 625-gallon pond that's out in the middle of the yard underneath an oak tree that gets all the crap that falls in it. And it is what it is. It's gonna be a black water tank, and I'll try to filter it and clear it out and grow plants out of it and do whatever, but I'm not gonna drive myself crazy trying to keep all the debris out of it, because then it will not be a fun time to have this giant body of water out in our yard that I have to fret about not being filthy, because it's gonna be dirty. Let's see who we have. Vanoski, welcome. CC's Aquascapes, and Kara C, and Mexicali Fishkeeper, welcome. Anyway, so Eric said, hey, you blame these damn trees ejaculating their spores and pollen all over the place. I do. It's what they do, though. What you gonna do about it? Besides not go outside. It's kind of been my MO. Welcome in, Melvin. And Zen's been a member for 3 years and 3 months. Holy crap. We've been doing this for a while. Eric, can I buy you a thesaurus? I think Eric used the appropriate words. I think he has a fantastic vocabulary. Have we control F'd for the secret word in a while?
No. I don't think I've seen it though, but you can control F just in case.
Here's a hint about the secret word because I'm getting fed up. Okay. Hint number 1. There is a homonym for this word in the English language. How you like that? Now, I'm not going to explain what a homonym is. You got to figure that out for yourself or Google it. And also, if you guess the word singularly without context, then the whole thing goes away. No more prizes. DD learned a lot through the years. Me too. 3 years, 3 months. We're about done, huh? 3 years, 3 months. It's been a while. And Geek has learned nothing.
Yes.
The lupine and cone flower, Eric says, are starting to come up, and I have to clear the leaves. Ugh, so many gardens to clear. I only did about 20%. Ooh. Yeah. No, thank you. Carbon dioxide is key for plant growth. Yeah.
Did you tell?
Sure.
By the
is.
way, did you tell Coro happy birthday?
Is today Coro's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Coro. How tall are you? I mean, how old are you?
I think, did he say in, I watched the replay of Foxy's stream. Did he say he was 24?
No. He's older than that. Like, Ian's older than that. 24. Yeah, it is his birthday. Fishfam link calendar would never lie. Well, shit.
Cora was 14. 29 feet tall this year.
29 feet.
29. Okay.
Happy 29-foot birthday. Yes, Zen's got it. I mean, that's not the secret word, but I like seahorses. Seahorse. It's not the one, but you're not even really on the right track. You have the definition, you have the spirit of it correct. So cool. All right.
Are we ready for people to stop greeting each other?
No. But refresh, consider that. All right, let me open up the points and stuff. Get that ready. All right.
Lisa the Wolf is also 29 feet tall.
Happy 29th foot birthday. Or no, she's not. It's not her birthday. She's just reporting her age.
And no, she's reporting her height.
Oh, okay. And Cat House, welcome.
I am not 29 feet tall.
No. All right, let's open up the things. Maybe.
And did you say hi to Kerosene?
Did I? What? Is she on the list?
Did he?
She's not on the list. She can't be here. Wait.
She's
She might have been
here.
here early. She might have been here earlier.
Okay, she said yes, you did.
Okay, good.
She just hadn't talked in a while.
Okay, yeah. She came in around the time that Vanoski and CC and Kara. Yeah,
Okay.
she came in around the time Kara came in and
Okay.
Mexicali. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh,
Not
games.
everyone that's here is on the list, says Johnny.
How long you been lurking like a creeper? Were you lurking when we were talking about fish disease and you just refused to help? Because like when it comes to treating fish disease, like Johnny is definitely in like the top
He said, yeah.
1 to 2 people that I would go to. Yeah.
You refused to help.
Oh my god. So rude.
And now the time has passed, so he can't.
Yeah. Yep.
He was just making sure that nobody had any questions about fish disease, shipping fish, setting shipping dates, buying fish from online retailers, customer service. All of those things needed to be clear.
He's off the clock. Can you blame him? Okay.
I can see Johnny doing a great salad fingers impression. You know who doesn't know who salad fingers is?
Scotty.
Scotty.
Okay. Who that? Should be easy. What are salad fingers? It's whenever you make a salad and you toss the salad and you use your fingers. It's a mini Mario. Everyone should know salad fingers.
Yeah, I mean it's a like very popular YouTube video series.
Lisa was coloring Mario. Maria? No. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it yet.
They were here, just so you know. I don't know if that helps or not.
I wonder if this person is still here and would recognize their logo. But by rule, people generally do not recognize their own
usually
logo.
Not. I didn't see no Ted Coletti here. Okay, well. Moving on to the 1 point. How's that? Helpful?
I mean, it should be.
I suspect
probably not.
This person, they're not here anymore, or they're not looking at the screen. Well,
tell me when you want to call time.
Now.
Okay, I am going to be looking at the screen and nobody.
It's Fuzzy KR.
Put it up. Yeah, just 2 people.
Fuzzy KR. Are you here? You missed your logo.
So we have Branton. And oops, got sleepy.
Wow.
Wait, Branton and Eric.
Yep. Got their points. All right.
Are you going to show that it was?
Oh, okay.
The full logo?
I suppose. Didn't mean to put you to sleep there. There we go. All right. And next one. This person has not announced their presence yet.
No,
If
I
they're
have
here,
not seen this person in chat. I
okay,
feel like I have to take my contacts out to play this game. Yeah, squinting
it helps.
sometimes helps.
It does help. Eric copied me out of desperation. Didn't sleep well last night. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I frequently fall asleep in this Friday night streams, also in Dan's Wednesday stream, and I wake up and I wake in panic. I won the raffle but was snoozing. Oh yeah, that would hurt. The fuck is it? I don't know, Eric. It's up to you to decide. Next, please. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get it from this. Probably not.
Cece's bragging. I slept really well from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh man, that's the kind of sleep where you've been up for like 48 hours and you're also kind of sick, and then finally your body is like, you know what? I'm done. Okay. Next.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, Zen says, what? I'm not right. Oh, no, yep, she's not right. Not. Yeah, that was a phone I zoomed up on just for fun.
So are we gonna give it?
I acknowledge Jonathan G's intent.
Oh, I was over here pressing it on the YouTube side. No.
Well, it's dumb.
I know. Welcome in, Oinky.
Oinky. Should we ask Oinky if she's the one who did the Maker's Mark label thing?
It does seem like something she would do.
It's very Oinky of you to do that, Oinky, if you did it.
For anyone who came in later, someone sent me a like special Maker's Mark label with my name on it. And it doesn't say who it was from. It just, I guess, was sent during Women's Month.
All right, all the way down to, so we got,
okay, so we have
Branton,
Branton,
Jonathan G, Zen Ginger, Coral Works, Crown Tail.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna say refresh again.
Another hint for the secret word. Not only is it a homonym, but it's related to something that is, it's a perk of outdoor ponds. I mean, really, this is getting ridiculous. I have all these fish room punk mystery pack stickers, and there's been some cool stickers released that are not part of these mystery packs, and I want to buy more of those, but I got to give away the ones I have. So
what is a homonym? A homonym.
Wait, who's asking that?
Branton.
Okay, we're not going to answer for him.
No. In case people don't know, homonyms are words that sound the same. Actually, you shouldn't say homonym. You should say homophone, because it is words that sound the same. And a homonym is words that have the same name and potentially the same spelling.
Oh, I got that completely wrong, didn't I? Oh, well.
Yeah, but I know what the word is, and I know that it is.
Yeah, it's homophone. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Glad I asked you if it was wrong.
Well, you know, I can be wrong sometimes. It's very rare. It's very rare. I'm usually like completely 100% right about everything, but you know.
And Oinky said it was her. Thank you, Oinky.
Suspected. That's awesome, Oinky. All right. AI generated weird fish coming right up.
Yeah, well, that makes a difference. It does.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Shouldn't even be giving hints anymore. All right.
And what was your major?
Mm-hmm.
Was it English related?
Yeah, English related. A red fish, blue fish. These are some weird AI generated ones today.
People are very hung up on the color.
Yeah, the
That's not
color
what
is,
you should be
yeah,
looking at.
the color has nothing to do with it.
You should be looking at the features.
Yeah. Dennis Christensen, howdy. Crayon Tetra. I stood in a pool of water next to the swimming pool. Okay. Mm. Let's see.
The fish from American Dad.
Klaus. That, my friend, is a fish.
I see a few answers.
Yeah.
But not 5.
Capturing some points. Oh, chat kind of jumped on me, though. I saw that Oinky got it first, and then second was Crowntail, followed by Rachel.
Yes.
Followed by
Jonathan
G.
And then, okay. Do we want to give it to Rocky and Miles for number 5?
As long as they promise they didn't cheat and it was their original thought, then okay.
Yes, it's a blind cave tetra. And welcome in, Skipper.
Yeah. Hey, Skipper. So, yeah, literally the only feature is that it doesn't have an eye. So AI has been getting a little bit too good at drawing fish. So now I'm doing things like, if you described a blind, or if you told a child who knew nothing about fish to draw a blind cave tetra, output what they would draw. And then this is what it gave me. Now the next one is just fucking, I don't even know.
Yeah, welcome in, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. So there you go.
Mid-Journey that you used? No, I don't think it's Mid-Journey.
No.
Is it Dolly?
No. Oh yeah. Chat GPT Dolly 3, or the upgrade. It's getting pretty good. Scotty's getting close there. I do love lily plants. I do. Outdoors. Got duck-billed, platyfish, cardinal, parrotfish, peacockfish, peacock gudgeon, duck-bill, blind Johnny Best. You might want to refresh. It's a Mr. Zen.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Rare sighting. What's up, Mr. Zen?
He's going to come in and steal all the points from Zen.
I think he should. It's only April. He's got it. He's got time. Especially if Zen's like not feeling that great right now.
It's certainly not cause conflict in their house.
Nah, it's all in good fun. Non-competitive game. Zen doesn't care about points and winning. Come on, y'all let me down. Look.
I think they are looking, and they're like very, very convinced that it's a duckbill, but it's not.
What's wrong with this? Dull beak. Weird beaked fish. Yeah, there you go. You get oh yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah.
We got it. So we have
There.
Jonathan. Wait. The
No,
first one
there
I see
was
is
some
Quoro.
yes.
Okay.
I believe.
So
Okay.
Quoro.
Okay.
Jonathan G.
Okay.
Crown tail.
The legs really threw me off. Yeah, don't look at the legs. The legs are not part of it. That's just an AI artifact.
David's Aquatics.
David.
And Eric.
And sickly Eric with all his tree ejaculate on him. Oh, that's gross. I regret saying that, but it's said. Okay. Hey, the secret word has been uttered. Maybe before, okay, let me do a control F, make sure, because, you know, the person who says it first gets the glory and the points. Yeah, it's Rachel. Rachel did it.
Yeah.
Rachel, 5 points. Oh, no. Zen, 59 points. Rachel, 55. That is uncomfortably close, isn't it? All right. Hashtag secret, and you will win a mystery pack of Fish Room Punk stickers. About time. And we will do that drawing after we play What the Fish.
Yes. Are you ready for me to push a button?
Go for it. Season 4 merch now available. Hey, Annette, can you make me a new one of these?
You probably have to send her.
No, I want her to be listening. I want her to be listening.
She's here.
Oh, there she is. I don't know running water. It's just the viscosity of it all, right?
The pollen has been bad this year. Like, I feel like it's worse.
It's not. It is just, it's peak level terrible every year. We just blissfully go without it for several months, and then it comes back around, and we're like, "Oh, this is uncomfortable."
Yeah. And then the pollen's going to be not as bad, and it's going to be love bug season. My car is all like yellow from the pollen, and then it's going to be scattered with dead love bugs.
Yeah. Welcome to the South.
And then what? Then it'll be stinging caterpillar season.
Yeah, right about the time that I go to pick the wild blackberries in our yard, that's when all the stinging caterpillars that just chill out underneath the leaves. Yeah. But, outside is great. Go outside.
Kerosene, the hashtag is for a mystery pack of Fish Room Punk stickers.
Mystery 5-pack. Got quite a bit to give away.
You've not experienced anything until you experienced fish fly season near a lake.
What are fish flies? They bite? Is it like horse flies? Oh my God, I hate horse flies. That's another bug that likes to hang out around water. Horse flies. And they were very annoying. Oh, it's the hashtag is for a secret date with Scotty at the Clash.
No, you have to pay for that.
It's to win an opportunity to pay for it. Okay, mayflies, fish flies. Yeah, those are not a thing down here. That is strictly a northern horrible thing to deal with. And Vibes, thank you for the super sticker on set. The secret word was flower, Lumi. Flower, not a homonym, but a homophone with flower. Flower and flower are spelled differently, mean different things. And another super sticker. Thank you, Vibes.
I hit a button and you got distracted.
I don't even know what I got distracted by.
I don't know.
I don't know. Here, look at these fish. We drew them last week.
Oh, I don't even remember what they are.
I think I do. I think I kind of do. I remember the theme, and that'll help. Yes, it's a Cory. Yeah, Cory. That's always acceptable. It's not even a Cory. Not even a Corydoras. Catfish. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying I wanted Annette to do a new something. Yeah, a new intro. Thingy mabopper. Not a hyphen, Cory. Mm-hmm.
I think I've only seen one correct answer so far.
Are we up 3, 4? Well, I'm sure we'll get 5. Okay, we got him. We got 5.
Okay, so the first one I saw
very early
this
on.
one, right?
Oh, let me switch screens to see what. Okay, Rachel, got it.
Yeah, Rachel.
Okay, next.
And hold on. Okay, just making sure about something because I wanted to make sure that if people say the correct scientific name and they're in there. So Eric is second.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a skunk. I mean,
No.
not that skunk is a scientific name, but
no. And then Branton. And then Linda Worth. And then Alishon is fifth because he said Corydoras mate, or well, he just said mate. What is it? Is it an osteogaster or a?
Yes, Alishon, you get no points for using the old scientific. No, it's fine.
Well, it's still mate.
Oh, I thought you said Corydoras mate.
No,
now I can see the
mate.
screen. Okay, well that was no genus is sus. Yeah. Whoa. That's impressive. You see what I'm seeing?
The theme?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me verify. I am
What are you doing?
There we go. I just had to find it.
Oh.
I had to find the correct one.
It was right there.
Well, it wasn't right there.
Good job, Cat House. Dog names. I mean, yeah. How'd you come up with that? With the first one? I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, very fitting. with the Catahoulus.
Mm-hmm.
Rover. Spot. But I named a kitten Bandit. Well, you messed up. It's the dog name. Orange Platy, the dog. Clown Loach. Tiger Loach. Tiger Barb. Clown Loach. Now, which of these things you think would be a dog name? All right. Rachel's first.
Yeah, we got Rachel, Branton, Crowntail.
Anybody got a dog named Loach?
David's Aquatics, and Zen.
All right, David's Aquatics. And Zen. Okay. Zen, 60 points. Rachel, 57.
Who was naming
like that.
their dog Tiger Barb.
Tiger is a cat name. That's not the right shape. What, for a tiger barb?
It's the shape that I drew.
Yeah, it's just based on the reference photo. We are not professional artists. Tiger barb. No. Objection. Confused.
And you can say that who had named their dog Tiger, but more specifically, these are dog names from TV shows. So
that's right. But I was telling you, like, people are gonna say dog name before they say like TV dog name. So I'm gonna be lenient and give it. But yeah, that's right. They are TV dog names, but it's very niche. All right. Next one. Don't remember what it is. I guess I got distracted while I was drawing it. There we go. What show named the dog Tiger? Huh?
I can't because of Stream Brain.
Was that a Brady Bunch? Fievel?
I think it was Brady Bunch.
Yep, George got it. Brady Bunch.
Yeah, Tiger. Brady Bunch. So do we want to tell people to be a little bit more specific with this one? Or no? Because
I remember, and absolutely not. I don't even remember what the specific type of comet goldfish this is, because who gives a shit?
It's a Sarasa.
Yeah,
I think is what it's called.
And I've already forgotten again. So, first one.
Okay. So we have Crowntail. And then we have Linda Worth.
Linda. Okay.
Not Sriracha. Sarasa. Sarasa.
Sriracha sauce.
Okay. Zen.
Okay.
Eric. Scotty.
Work emails. Waits for the Dalmatian fish. You're gonna be disappointed.
And Comet was from Full House.
The Pongo fish. It's not types of dog.
Yeah.
It's dog names, like literally dog names, which means it can mostly be anything. If there's ever been a dog in a TV show that was named that, you know, sometimes the themes are very difficult. And sometimes the theme is literally just like Corey's or something. Depends on what we want to draw that week. I think we probably had people come in. I need to go back to the participants list in a bit.
Okay.
I see Moose has arrived just in time to claw back maybe 2 points. Good luck. My last drawing is the worst. I tried to do a different brush style and it didn't work out. And instead of starting over, I just kind of continued. Okay.
Lamb Chop is not the name of a dog. Lamb Chop is the name of a lamb puppet.
It's the name of somebody's dog.
But I see answers now.
Yeah.
So we have running water. Pork Chop is the name of Doug's dog.
Yep.
Do we give Johnny this?
What did he say?
He said pork show.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
He only has 11 points.
He replied. Yeah. Okay. David's Aquatics.
Okay.
Boots Cats. Yeah, I see that you corrected it, Johnny. And Moose. That's 5.
Moose. 26 points. It was close for a while. Now it's not. Okay. And yep, this was shouldn't have happened, but I did it anyway. I'm going to use the paint tools. I don't care what shape it is.
Snoopy Barracuda. Is that a real fish?
It should be.
Oh, hold on. Because I think
I actually forgot what this is.
Yeah. No, I see something and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is it, but it has nothing to do with dog names.
I mean, you messaged me the list so I could go back and look.
If you're not putting the common name, then you're not going to know why it's a dog name.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, I see enough people. So very first person who got it was Renee DeQueer.
Yeah, what is that?
It's an Exodon.
Oh, okay.
I saw the scientific name and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me check. So sorry about the typing to verify the typing
Wasn't
sound.
as horribly loud as usual.
Okay, number 2, Fish Tank Barn. And then Johnny at Dan's Fish, Buck Tooth Tetra. Buck was the dog from Married with Children.
Yep.
Number 4, Crown Tail Half Moon. And Alishon.
Crown Tail. And what did Alishon say? Did he say Exodon as well?
No, he said Buck Tooth Betetra.
Okay. We will allow it.
Real names don't count.
All right. Hey,
Can't
hey,
believe it.
Johnny, find me a Snoopy fish. And we're not going to draw it because the time has passed. But I just find a Snoopy fish.
Is there no Rocky fish? Is there
probably
a dog named Rocky on a TV show?
I almost guaranteed there is. So let's see who came in. Darlene, we said hi.
Yes,
Darlene,
Zen.
Mr. Zen, Amisa, Fish Frenzy Addiction, Beta Aquatics, Only Oscars, Alice Shawn, Aquariums maintained by Andy, George RB3, and Moose.
Yes, Zen. Please run the giveaway.
Yes. Pick somebody who said #secret.
Isn't Rocky Moose and Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Rocky was like a squirrel. Yeah.
Bullwinkle is the moose.
Let's go, Linky.
Let's see.
That was a little bit of a delay because it just reported Crown Tails points. So it shall in due time. Otherwise, I can. Well, I got to open the wheel anyway.
Yeah. Well, while we are giving it a second, what we are giving away on the wheel this week is this orange betta.
Ooh.
It's very orange.
Very orange.
What would you like the hashtag to be?
Annette has requested duckweed.
Okay.
Hashtag duckweed.
That's a goldfish, not a betta.
Well, it's a gold.
I didn't draw it, so it's shaped appropriately.
It's a golden golden fish. Is it? Wait, is it even a betta? It's a guppy, right?
No, this one is a betta.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is it's fucking up your green screen and messing up the illusion that we have fish tanks. Did it not announce?
It announced the giveaway. It hasn't picked anyone yet, though. So we can just run that at the end if it didn't. Because if you run the wheel at the end, it would have captured all the names.
Okay. Oh, I forget who it was doing the boost tank of awesomeness. Maybe it was on the co-op forums, but what is let's switch for both of us. Favorite type of boost is this Kettigang.
I could not name any types of boosts with certainty that it was my favorite. Like I would have to point out. I would have to point out in like the boost bowl which one.
I think Steve. I named one Steve. It's I think it's kind of a Kettigang. The Kettigang is like the elongated leaf, and yeah, I don't care like even a little bit about the names of them because the names are not uniform. People just kind of name it whatever, and they like there's a little bit of uniformity, and then they put stupid shit behind it, and I'm just fed up with it, and I mix them, and I care about aesthetics, don't care about the names, except like I acquired Brownie Ghost 2011 in the last couple of weeks, and I'm keeping that one separate and making sure that I can identify that one. The other ones, who cares? Like, but yeah, so maybe right now, because it's actually doing well for me, is the Brownie Ghost 2011. Jody's still awake. Mm-hmm. Nancy has acknowledged. Very cool. Boost Pubes is a name to care about.
To care about? And then to that, Rachel said, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw blue brownie before, and it wasn't blue or brown. You didn't put it under a blue or brown light then.
And brownie is something about like the leaf shape, and blue is just kind of like a wish. And that's how they name the boost.
Wait, did you say a wish?
Yeah. A desire, a notion, a dream. So this is the boost bowl. I cleared out a good bit of it to make room for Brownie Ghost 2011. And
My favorite is not that one with the hole in it.
Oh my god, a hole. Necrosis. Get rid of it. Yeah. That one's actually called Brownie Blue. It's not blue, but hey, at least it was $20. Like yeah, so we got this boost habitat going on. Nope, not that.
That's Anubias.
That's Anubias. This one, this is boosts and crypts and some Anubias. So we got the Anubias Japan marble doing pretty good over here.
The Anubias Japan marble is my favorite boost.
Yeah, I like it. Certainly the most expensive in the sink. And look, some more Brownie Ghost 2011 here on the tip of this wood. I separated it. Got to hedge my bets a little bit. Make sure.
What's the dark leafed large plant?
What?
Right there. This one? Yeah.
That is Bucephalandra SP.
Okay, well, that's my favorite one.
All right, we're gonna name it Roberto.
Okay.
How you like that? Now you got to remember these names. All right, refreshing.
SP, like your initials.
Yeah.
Cindy, do you want to try in the chat one more time just to see if it will pick someone?
Yeah, can you run the command one more time, Zen?
Sounds like a crazy stabby robot. Yeah, that's Roberto from Futurama.
Yeah. Bare bottom boost. Sounds naughty. All right, pick someone who said secret.
And then do you want to start running the wheel at this point for the orange betta?
Let me see if it picks someone who says secret. If not, I'm going to set up a wheel for hashtag secret because it'll be easy, quick.
Okay.
And then I'll run the orange betta thing.
If we run a wheel for secret, the wheel is the final say. If it spits it out later, doesn't matter.
I mean, I got a lot of these sticker packs, and I wouldn't mind buying more with the latest stickers. So I'm not gonna be too strict about it.
Brenton, the problem with do first loser is that some people may have entered for secret who didn't enter for the orange betta or vice versa. So we want it to be who actually wants the things.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's not working, unfortunately. So let's try the wheel. Yep, I got 42 entries. That'll be quick.
Yep.
Let me just present, share screen, entire screen. People have had plenty of time at this point to enter. So I'll refresh one more time and spin.
Oh, you didn't share audio. But Darlene's tanks.
Congrats, Darlene. If you haven't changed addresses, I've still got your address. We'll send you these stickers.
Darling.
No, Annette, the dynamic here is that Jenna makes up a rule, and then I'm like the cool dad. Like, it's fine.
No.
Congrats.
But then you have to
Darlene.
live with me after the stream.
Yeah. Okay. Refreshing. Refresh. Did the sound play whenever I spun?
No, it did not.
That sucks. Let's try this again. Okay.
He could sleep in the pond. It's
Gross.
8 feet across.
It is.
Which is taller than you.
Just one more fish. Welcome. Checking the participants list before we start this spin. It's 10:21. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, Zen has 61. Rachel has 58.
Wait, is that up to date? Yeah, it is. Anna Banana, you're too late for the Fish Room Punk stickers, but you are not too late to enter hashtag Duckweed to win an orange betta plush, because we're about to spin for that. So hurry up.
And it said that she saw you sponsored a show class. Yes. Keystone Class show classes opened up on April 1st. There have been a few that have been sponsored already. If you are wanting to sponsor a show class, go to the Keystone Clash website to sponsors, and I think there have been 18 sponsored so far.
Cool.
Of them.
Yeah, we sponsored plants. What else? We
sponsored Ted Coletti.
That's right.
That's not a show class. He's not a.
You enter your best Ted Colettis. And someone will judge the Ted Colettis. Okay, we've got 43 entries.
Johnny asked why he's a weird color. What color is Johnny? I don't even see him. Is he even entered?
He's a
Oh, he's purple. How is purple a weird color? Alishon offers to be a Coletti judge.
Really scrutinize the hell out of him. Take a look back on his entire life. Johnny is normal to me. Yeah, I think purple is a perfectly normal color.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's these gray people you got to watch out for. I mean, got any grays? Yeah, everything kind of leans either like cool or warm. Dee Dee's a little like light color, but so sort of bluish. Cat House, not so colorful. Branton, sort of in between. Not a great color. Pretty drab. Like I wouldn't paint my walls this color.
It's almost pink. It's trending pink.
Yeah, but it's like it can't make a decision on what color to be, and that's not a good thing. All right, still 43 entries, and I think we're gonna go ahead and spin it. One more refresh, and just the wheel. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, I can hear myself.
Scats.
You can hear yourself, you said? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh shit. 59 to 61. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Audio. Okay, that's.
Oh, and it says I think all the names should be black, and you don't know who is off until you hear it.
Can you still hear yourself?
No.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
Fish frenzy addiction.
Fish frenzy.
George RB3.
George RB3. See what Nabokov said. I sort of got sort of screwed by my shrimp source.
Oh.
If I wanted shrimp, I'd order from Garden of Eater. Yeah, pretty much that would be my only go-to at this point.
Yeah.
Fuzzy KR. They them.
Fuzzy KR.
JP Jeffries.
Branton got me on some scrimps. I don't want scrimps.
We have shrimp.
Yep, perfectly good, spotted, clear, brown. Some of them.
Some of them are red, very red, and some of them are very blue.
Yeah, most of the colorful ones I have are blue. JP Jeffries.
Tracy Ballard.
Tracy Ballard.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark Fin. Who'd you order from that you ordered Bloody Marys and got Red Really? Or Red Really Shadow Bloody Mary. I don't even know what that is. I just I know what Red Reallys are, and I definitely wouldn't like to get Reallys when I order Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
I'd be mad.
I mean, you would expect Bloody Marys to be at least solid red.
Very red.
You're supposed to be that dark red, right?
Yeah. Ever hopeful. You chose the right stream.
Renee D. Queer.
Sorry, Renee.
Geek BOI.
Geek BOI.
Johnny Dan's Fish.
Well, purple didn't work out for you, Johnny. Shouldn't have complained about your color.
Eric Wyrock.
Eric shouldn't have went outside.
Sweet Acres Koi Farm.
Shouldn't have koi? Well, I mean, what are you gonna say?
Shouldn't have been a nice, pleasant person. I don't know. Sorry, Christine.
Linda Worth.
Linda, I don't know what you did wrong either, but the wheel, I guess, knows something I don't know.
Navocoffin 87.
I mean,
shouldn't have ordered shrimp. I don't know what.
The wheel doesn't even know how to say it. So, what does the wheel know?
Jody P.
Luminen, welcome. Did I just join the anti-wheel of fortune, the wheel of misfortune? It's the wheel of you lose. But yeah, all of those synonyms for the wheel. The wheel of I know what you did last summer. Sorry, Jody. Shouldn't have been so fucking supportive or something.
Shouldn't have been bagging up axolotls and fish.
Stop being helpful.
Crown tail half moon.
Crown tail. Shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna guess that y'all know what you did because the wheel surely knows.
Beta aquatics.
Beta aquatics. See, we need Branton's daughter Willow to really like
You
drive it home how much these people suck.
Oink Master Supreme forever.
I cannot even imagine what Oinky would have done.
Fish tank barn.
Mike, I mean,
for being named Mike, maybe.
Yeah, we have enough mics. So. Hi, Jamers. Squeeze me in. Sorry, wheel has begun eliminating people.
Aquatic moose.
Moose, just punctuality is kind of a problem for you. You got to work on that.
Mystery snail guardians.
If the wheel would just play "You suck" after the name. Oh, Annette. I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
Sesay's aqua escapes.
Get some electrolytes and use an easy green or shrimp salt should have enough macros for you.
Mmm. Delicious. She should drink some of her maybe expired, maybe not expired easy green.
Vibes aquatics.
Vibes, you were just the pinkest, and that's just how it is.
Coro works.
Coro works.
Shouldn't have been so tall.
Yeah.
29 feet is too tall.
Branton Lightcap.
I mean, we knew this was coming, so we don't need to dwell on it. We're just going to go ahead and move on.
Garage gills.
Garage gills. We'll know something about you.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis, I think you're just the color on the wheel was just kind of drab.
Don G.
Don G. I don't know. Just don't know.
SC Catahulas.
Cat House. You've won.
Knew too much about dogs.
Now he's won enough. That's just how the wheel is like, nah.
Gills to Gardens.
Gills Gardens. Shouldn't have changed your name.
Daniel Velez.
Exactly, Dennis. Shouldn't have been full spectrum. Daniel Velez trying to bid on my plants early.
Just one more fish.
Just one more fish. I don't even know. Jody going to bed. Super early morning tomorrow. Congrats to the future winner. Thanks for staying through it.
How is it? What is super early morning for Jody? Like 1 a.m.?
Oh my God. Like now. It's like, it's time to wake up. Super early morning. She wakes up at 4, right?
God.
Yeah. Maybe she's trying to organize one of those charity boxing match tax evasion scams, Coro. Now, we don't want to accuse anyone of tax evasion or any other sort of scam. But you know, Moose just like on the nose with it.
Karacy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I don't know nothing. Karacy.
Scotty the fish freak.
Moose was saying some things in Vibes stream yesterday that I wanted to comment on, but Vibes is a family-friendly stream, and I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, we have thoughts. I'm lucky. I'm grateful that Jenna and I can like share these thoughts
out loud.
In the YouTube community, oh my god, never.
Moose, you may have like called yourself a specific name that was
Scotty
vaguely like someone else's name.
Fishwit.
Asia.
I called Vibes out for being family friendly.
Yeah. Just being Vibes too much of a positive place for people to hang out.
Alishan.
Alishan, stop using scientific names.
Elaine.
Vibes made Jeff a mod. I think he's trying to get away from the family friendly side.
I think he's trying to make you be family friendly. Also, he probably heard that you're the best mod.
Jonathan G.
If you are a streamer and Jeff Kane, Empire of Dirt Aquatics Jeff Kane, goes into your stream, he would like for you to give him a wrench. Just if you see, and he goes in like every stream, like you'll find a stream and you're like, no one's here. Nope, Jeff Kane is there. He knew about it.
I could make a channel right now. Jeff Kane would be posting comments on videos that aren't even there.
Dee Dee's pinned in.
So sorry, Dee Dee.
What did she do?
I think that's between her and the wheel. Like the rest of you. There's a lot of pink left. And then one very... Yeah. He's just waiting. He's got the URL already pulled up. Just waiting for that handle to be created.
He's got a bunch of tabs with prospective names just waiting.
Darlene's tanks.
Darlene, I mean, I think it's clear what you did here, and you were not pink enough apparently, because all we got left, we got Anna Banana, Lisa the Wolf, and the Zen Ginger, all various shades of pink.
Anna Banana.
And Anna Banana, you shouldn't have been called out by Nabokov. I think that's what happened there. Was it Nabokov that just said she's gonna win? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Lisa the Wolf.
Sorry, Lisa. You were slightly a brighter pink. Zen, congratulations. You win an orange thing.
An orange thing.
You win an orange thing. We know where you live. So there you go. Okay. Well,
unless she's moved somehow.
I'm still sending it to that address. So everyone head over, say hi to David and Jeff Pelham over at Elfish Tank's channel. They're hanging out. I'll be there in chat. See y'all in a few minutes. Don't forget, next Saturday, April 12th, 5 p.m. Central Time, there will be a fucking mega auction, 40-something lots.
46 as of yesterday, but if there
Actually,
are more to add, then
50, it's going to be 50 plus.
okay.
It's going to be a lot. It's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna have a fresh bottle of whiskey and it's gonna be weird. But
do you think that we are going to stream next Friday knowing that there will be, is that undecided?
I think we will. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't unless there's something going on, but I'm not gonna commit to that because yeah, good point. Because Friday could be
it's gonna be like probably a 4-hour auction.
Yeah, because I mean 3 minutes per lot, 50 plus lots, so it's already 150 minutes plus like ADHD to the extreme. We're gonna have like Foxy and Peplin on panel. We're gonna have most of the donors are gonna be joining us on panel. So there's gonna be a lot of meandering and squirrel moments. So like 150 minutes plus like another like 200 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, see y'all over at Elfish. See y'all on Wet Your Plants on Monday, 4 p.m. Central. See y'all possibly next week on McStreamy, and of course, April 12th. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.